Alrighty, welcome to another MH3 draft. Been loving this format, and it's time to scurry. I haven't drafted as many of the aggressive energy decks, and Scurry of Gremlins is just such a messed up card. So we're slamming Scurry over Reiterating Bolt, sadly another energy card, and Malevolent Rumble and Breathe Your Last. Those are both good too, but Scurry of Gremlins is the truth. Ooh, Invert Polarity is a pretty nice one. Decree of Justice is actually really nice with Scurry. But it's a little too expensive for me when I snap it off. I do love me a Marionette Apprentice too, but I'm in for Invert Polarity. Oh, aggressive energy deck? You mean Jeskai Energy Control like usual? Yeah, well, that's fine. Invert Polarity is a really good card. Another Scurry of Gremlins? This is going to be a good one. Yeah, we're slamming that. Because not only do I get a third pick card that is incredibly good for my deck, it also means the two people passing to me aren't playing energy. This is a good setup. Okay, so this is actually a tough pick here. So I've got Emissary of Soulfire, which is a great energy card, and of course I've got double Scurry. I should just be going deep on energy. But Serum Visionary I think is a better card and makes the deck more consistent. There's also Witch Enchanter, but I think that's worse than Serum Visionary. I think I'm supposed to just take Serum Visionary here. And now, why is there a fifth pick Writhing Chrysalis here? Like, haven't we gotten past this? This is just embarrassing for everyone involved. I don't think I'm supposed to take it. I'm pretty deep into Jeskai at this point. But what am I supposed to take? A Decree of Justice is pretty nice with the Scurries. I'd have turned Decree for 3 untapped Scurry. Yeah? Alright, I'm in for that. There's also Solstice Zealot, but you know what? I'm taking Decree of Justice. And then now, I do like Conduit Goblin, but I think given that I have these two good blue cards, I should just take the red-white tap land. I'll pick up more goblins. And like the thing is, there's Goblin and Riddlegate Gargoyle, and they're fairly not contested. Most people tend to pass them. So I think I would rather fix my mana and then have more flexibility later. I don't think Stump Stomp is what is going to be as good for me as one of these lands. Do I want blue-white or red-white? I kind of want blue-white. I think it's pretty close, and I don't want the Hex Goldsmith. I think that card's generally pretty bad. Oh, there's also blue-white-black. Maybe that's even better. I think I want blue-white because red and if I'm heavy blue and red and white are the two like secondary colors, secondary and tertiary. I don't know, depending on what the breakdown is. I'd rather not have all my red and white sources be the same, if that makes sense, because then I'm going to end up playing like 8 islands than a bunch of red-white sources. I'd rather have a mix there. Okay, now I can just take Conduit Goblin here. I'm glad I took the 2 fixing cards. A lot of black still left too. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I would rather be able to distribute my sources where if I want a lot of blue sources, not have it be like a blue-white and blue-red sources rather than the other way around. Here, I do like Skoa Ember Mage, but I think this looks like a good Solstice Zealot deck, and honestly, I could end up not playing much blue. Given that I haven't taken a blue card, I'm taking all red-white cards. Oh, a second Decree? All right, well, the Decrees make me want to play blue because cards like Serum Visionary and Tune the Narrative really help you hit land drops. I guess I'll just take the Knight. Well, no, I should have taken... it doesn't matter. I should have taken the Mandible Glider, I think, just because... Oh, Witch Enchanter for free? I like that. Because maybe I end up like low curve red-white and I just ditch the Serum Visionary and Invert Polarity. We'll have to see. I mean, I think that I could end up in a strong Jeskai deck. I've got red-white and blue-white lands plus a free white land, like a white spell land. So I've got some decent fixing, but maybe I end up picking up a bunch of Conduit Goblins and just go straight red-white. That would be totally fine too. I would not mind that. I do like Invert Polarity and Serum Visionary, so I would prefer to play those cards if I can. I guess the blue-white land versus the red-white land might not end up working out if I end up in straight red-white, but I still don't think that's the most likely scenario. Energy seems relatively open, and there's a lot of power. There's a lot of powerful energy cards that I'll want to play across all 3 colors. All right, here, I mean, wow, Path and another Marionette Apprentice. Proud Pack Rhino is pretty good. Giving a shield counter is good. And proliferating is good. But on the other hand, I just picked up 2 Solstice Zealots. I think I'm just going to take the blue-white land. I don't know. Seems fine to me. Sure. Just pass Writhing Chrysalises back and forth. At least this person took a rare. I'm going to take Solar Transformer. Adds energy, ramps me to decrees and scurries, is 3 colors. I think that's going to be way better than anything else here. And another decree. I don't think I need that one, but never passing a galvanic discharge and energy pretty much. So let's take that, and maybe we get decree back. Maybe we get the red-blue tap land back. That would be nice too. This looks like a really nice energy start. I'm pretty happy with it, not gonna lie. Here we've got Fanged Flames, Riddlegate Gargoyle, a red-white land, or a red-white tap land. There's also a Wastegate Battle Mage and a Malevolent Rumble, so whoever we're passing to is not playing Eldrazi, I guess, or there was lots of Eldrazi cards in the pack. I don't think I want to take the Fanged Flames. I think I honestly just take the Gargoyle. I've taken a bunch of lands here. I have 2 blue-white lands and a red-white land and a Solar Transformer. Gargoyle might wheel, but it's pretty good in this kind of deck. I think I'll just take the Gargoyle here. I don't know. Oh, I do like me a Voltstorm Angel, though I also like Tune the Narrative. I think I'm going to take the Voltstorm Angel, though, especially with all these scurries and decrees. Just a good way to just like pump the whole squad. And I'm just going to be Jeskai Energy. Like, pretty solidly Jeskai. I don't know about this Riddlegate pick, how it's going to end up working out, but I feel like we're doing a good job balancing, fixing, and power, and Riddlegate Gargoyle is a good 2-drop, which I would like to make sure I have. Plus, the lifelink ability is not bad. Okay, here, I'll just take Tempest Harvester. Another good 2, gives some energy, smooths out your draws. I still don't really want Stomp in this deck very much. If I want a tap land, I want it to be both my colors. I don't want monocolor tap lands here. Oh, and is it Generatorium? Yeah, I have a lot of energy sources. This makes more of them. I have a lot of ways to spend energy as well. And then red-white tap land or red-blue sack land. I think red-blue sack land is probably better. It's close. No, I'll take the red-white tap land. I think tapping for both colors and staying in play as a 2-color tap land is good. Oh, well, the Rhino came back, so taking Fixing Over it worked. Oh, and then a red-blue land. Perfect. Decree number 3 is probably not necessary. I don't know that I'm going to play 3 Solstice Zealots, but it does seem pretty good. All right, I'll pass these. Oh, a blue-white land? Yeah, I'll take that over a Demon Inferior, I think. I've got plenty of stuff to do with my mana. Oh, Null Drifter, you love to see that. This card's really good. I'll just cast it for 7 mana, or I'll evoke it for 3, whatever. And not even passing anything that good. Like, I would have to take Galvanic Discharge here over it, but there's nothing there, so luckily there's not a better card, so I can take this one. That makes no sense. You're always like, oh, I hope there's nothing better because I want to take this. It's like, wouldn't you rather just take the better card? But in any case, I got the Null Drifter. And I've got plenty of playables here, I would imagine. I do have 4, 5, 6, 7 lands, so currently we're at like 22 lands, but we're going to get plenty more here. Okay. Voltstorm Angel, Royal Cartographer, Conductor, Landscape. Let's just slam the Royal Cartographer. It's a cheap card. I don't think this is like a beatdown deck. This is just a straight up energy deck, and I don't think I need another expensive card. Plus, the Cartographer is a great energy sink, and this deck looks pretty good at generating energy. Guide of Souls. Oh my god, this card is so busted. And it's sick with Scurry of Gremlins. All right, well, pick 3 Guide of Souls. Maybe we'll wheel that Riddlegate Gargoyle. Wow. I've been running pretty good at draft. I feel like I get to draft this deck and it's just so open. I am loving it. So energy is super open and this just shipping Writhing Chrysalises back and forth. Well, whatever. I will take a Serum Visionary. I think the card is still just very good. And I don't need a second Witch Enchanter or another fetch land here. Muster the Departed. I don't have a lot of token making or morbid stuff. Skittering Precursor is actually not crazy with 4 sack lands, because this does make a Eldrazi spawn when you sack a land. I mean, I kind of like that with like the Scurries and stuff like that. I think I'm down to try that instead of another land. If it was a tricolor sack land, I would have taken it. Electrozoa or Razor Grass Ambush. There's also Sink into Stupor, but I kind of feel like I don't have so many Solstice Zealots. Let's just take the Razor Grass. I think that card's pretty decent. Metastatic Evangel. It's non-token, unfortunately, but still pretty good. I could also take a Demon Inferior as a little bit of interaction. Let's just do that, I think. No, getting this much energy off the Evangel seems good. All right, we'll take the 4th Solstice Zealot. I guess I'll take an Expel, but I don't really think I'm going to play it. And Shrieking Drake with Evangel is pretty nice. One blue, get a Proliferate. There's also Jolted Awake, and I kind of like Jolted Awake here. I feel like I've got enough cheap cards. Another blue-red land. I don't think I need Essence Reliquary. That's just too slow for what I'm doing. And sure. Whatever. I'll take the Monumental Henge just in case. All right. And let's take a look. So we got some cuts to make. Currently, though, this is 17 land with 1, 2, 3. So this is 21 land. So at the very least, I get to cut like 3 of those because I think I like playing like 18 land. So I can cut like 2 plains and a mountain probably. And this leaves me with 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white. Tons of white. 4, 7, 9 blue, and 2, 4, 5, 6 red. So I can cut blue. I think I cut a white for a red. 2, so that should leave you 9 white and 7 red and 9 blue. That looks about right. And then I guess I cut the Skittering Precursor, which I kind of knew I was going to. I like the Decrees. I think the Decrees will be good here. Oh, I also have a Solar Transformer. That's like another extra little bit of value. And I guess Proud Pack Rhino, because I think the Solstice Zealots are going to be great. Yeah, this deck looks sweet. I'm ready to play this one. All right, time for round 1. Got a little cold, so I had to put on a sweatshirt. And let's see what we're going to be up against. I like this deck a lot. All right, battling some Nahiri here, and let's see how much energy we can generate. I'm on the play. Wow. A great hand. It's a little tricky. I guess I'll give up the energy off the Royal Cartographer fetch thing here, but because I'm just going to sack this to get a plains and go turn 2 Cartographer, turn 3 Guide of Souls probably. Just mana-wise, that seems like the best. Oh man, this deck is so good. All the cards I have in my hand are pretty good. I might have to like cycle a Decree for... I really don't want to cycle it for 0 with Guide of Souls though, so we'll see. All right, time to make a 1/1, I would assume. Draw, invert polarity, interesting. All right, make a energy. I'm just not going to cycle Decree this turn. I'll give it one more turn. And then I'll pass. I don't need to Galvanic Discharge the Marionette Apprentice. There's a pretty good chance I want to end up doing that, but let's just see what they do first. All right, fine. Kill the Marionette Apprentice. This also generates an energy for me, which is nice. Okay, and Fetch Land would be an amazing draw. Or Island. Island would just be a great draw. All right, I have to cycle Decree, which is such a shame because with Guide out, it just makes energy too, but... let's just draw and Jolted Awake. Okay. Well, if I don't ever play a land, it's going to be hard. It kind of depends what they play this turn. Because I'm going to take 3. That part's fine. On my turn, if they don't play anything too good and I draw an island, Wumpus Aberration. Okay. I'm going to cycle Jolted Awake here. Really hope to draw a land. All right, I guess that is a land. And I don't think I want to attack and make something into a flyer here with Guide of Souls. I think I've probably missed too many land drops this game, but we'll see. Scurry of Gremlins is pretty strong. It would be nice if I could... oh no, I guess this is non-token. They thought of that. I could have proliferated with that. All right, Nyxborn Hydra. Make that a 6/6. Sure, I'll take 12. Draw. A little late here. Play this. Go to 4 energy. I could play the Angel. I'm taking 12 points of Trample next turn. If I play this, I can give it flying and lifelink. No. All right. Well, that was kind of unfortunate. I think if I just, had played a land on turn 4, I would have had a shot that game, but on to the next. All right. And my deck's also playing like 19 lands, so it's kind of unfortunate. Okay, I'm on the play. Oh yeah, this is a nice hand. Legion Stronghold on a 1. I could play Metastatic Evangel or Guide of Souls. Either way, it doesn't trigger off each other. I think I'd just play the Guide of Souls, because then that also lets me go get a blue mana here, which is nice. And then next turn I can play Serum Visionary, and then turn 4 probably Riddlegate. Okay, Psychic Frog's also pretty good. Though I could play Solstice Zealot and start tapping it down. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like that's going to be pretty good value. And I'm not going to attack, because if I attacked and gave this flying as a 3/4 flying, they could discard 3 cards, make it a Psychic Frog of 4/5, exile those 3 cards and block. And that would be a disaster. I'm hoping to draw just a normal land next turn, like a Plains would be ideal. So I don't have to play Witch Enchanter as a land, but if I don't, that's fine too. Because then I can go Metastatic Evangel, Riddlegate Gargoyle, and I'll make 1 energy off this, and this will make 5 energy, because it's going to make 3 naturally, 1 off Guide of Souls, 1 off Evangel. So that is pretty nice. Okay, my opponent's got a Psychic Frog. Psychic Frog's very good. I hope they don't kill my Guide of Souls. I also next turn, I kind of get to do it all. We'll see what they do. If they attack with the frog, I'm just taking it. They can get that in. Yeah. You got your Psychic Frog hit. It's fine. Draw your card. And now they have more cards with which to make a decision, which might not be good for them. Let's see. Royal Cartographer into a fetch land. Okay. That I don't mind. Because here, let's go land. Oh, Conduit Goblin. Oh, I can't. The mana on that doesn't quite work out. All right. Well, let's go attack with Guide of Souls. I'm going to pay 3 energy. Now it's going to be a 3/4 flyer. And let's go colorless, white, Metastatic Evangel. Here we go. This is going to be a pretty nice turn. So I get an energy and a life. Play this, pay 3 life, Riddlegate Gargoyle, and now I get to proliferate and even get an extra counter on the Guide of Souls. And then I just pass the turn, and now I have Solstice Zealot to tap the Psychic Frog. It is unfortunate that the way this played out, I had to put the counters, the flying counters, and the +1/+1 counters on the Guide of Souls, because that's already the best creature, so I'm kind of doubling up there. But that is the only way it could work, and I did want to have Solstice Zealot up to tap that Psychic Frog. And I have a lot of backup next turn. Any land lets me go Conduit Goblin and Serum Visionary in the same turn. And, well, any land initially lets me do that. Then I'm casting Serum Visionary with Legion Stronghold up and hoping for a red or white land. All right, well, Zealot taps the frog. And I have basically infinite energy here, so. They have a response? Okay. Oh, Pyretic Rebirth. Yep, like I said, we kind of had to go all in on Guide of Souls, but I think that was okay. Let's go Serum Visionary here. I still get to proliferate and get energy. All right. Ooh, Jolted Awake I like. Tempest Harvester I don't need. All right, proliferate. And I'm just going to attack with both. And I think I've got lots of energy. I'm going to give the Metastatic Evangel lifelink here. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. I think I'm going to give the Metastatic Evangel lifelink here. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Royal Cartographer, they can. If they want to trade with Roy I don't even know how much I want them to trade, but they have 3 energy already. 4th with if they sack the landscape. They're going to get to draw cards with that eventually, so feels like this is better to do that. All right, pass the turn. And then I get to tap down Psychic Froggerino here. Next turn I get to Jolt It Awake, the Guide of Souls, then play Serum Visionary. Okay, tap down Zifroggy. The Solstice Zealot is the next thing they want to kill, I'm sure. And if they just go land into the 4/4, I guess that's fine. But I've got Conduit Goblin. I mean, drawing a land last turn would have been pretty nice. Mindless Conscription, make a 3/3 into another land. Okay, I don't mind this so much. Let's start with Jolted Awake on the Guide of Souls. Yeah, I'll pay for it. And then I've got enough energy. Let's just attack with these two. I'm not doing lifelink this time. And then I'm going to pay the energy. Here we go. And make the Serum Visionary into a 4/4 flyer. They take 6 down to 9 here. Yeah, they can crack their fetches. So, I mean, it would have been nice to have the Metastatic Evangel in play, but it's also pretty nice that they're not drawing 3 cards on their next turn. So, I think that's fine. I think the block was right for them. We both wanted to keep our creature, but it made sense for both of us to trade it. Hard to tell who's right in that situation. Okay. And then they take some damage, and then I get to play Serum Visionary, and I even get another energy out of that deal. At some point, I'll play a Conduit Goblin. Okay, I wouldn't mind drawing a land. I really wouldn't. Okay, that is a land. Oh. I like both of these, but I kind of feel like, well, if I play the Generatorium, will I be able to spend it? I guess I actually would. But I wouldn't be able to, let's see, red. I'll have red, red, white, white. All right, that's kind of interesting. I think that's fine to keep. Play another Legion Stronghold, pass the turn. Because at the very least, I play that, and then I play the Goblin next turn. I'm gaining, if the Guide of Souls is still in play, I gain energy multiple times. Okay, that really doesn't matter too much. Whenever a token they control leaves the battlefield, they drain for 1. Oh, they're going to sack that. Let's just tap this frog now. Solstice Zealot doing a pretty good job here. And then Mindless Conscription re-triggers. Wow. I guess they kind of did it. Let's play the Generatorium. Play Conduit Goblin. And this will give me a bunch of energy here, because I get 2 off the Guide of Souls trigger thanks to the Generatorium, and then 4 off the Goblin trigger. Oh, sorry, 3 off the Goblin trigger. That's not one of the ones that gives you 4. And then I go to combat, and I guess they're pretty dead. I'm going to Conduit Goblin, the Serum Visionary, and then I was going to give it flying. Yeah, Guide of Souls, just a messed up card. All right, on the board here, but I feel like we can rattle up a bunch of wins with this deck. It's a nice one. All right, time for game 3 here. On the draw, yeah, I'm not going to mulligan this hand on the draw. I have turn 2 Tempest Harvester. If it dies and I miss on all my draws, then yeah, maybe I end up in a tough spot. But I think on the draw, they're mulling, and I have 2-drop into 3-drop. Also, Serum Visionary, if I cast it, I imagine I'm not going to miss too many land drops after that. At least digs me very far towards a land. Double Solstice Zealot. Solstice Zealot, locking down Psychic Frog was pretty critical. That card would have just run away from the game, or run away with the game. And they couldn't even really kill the Solstice Zealot because they kind of had to kill the Guide of Souls. That card also just completely goes nuts. So it's kind of nice presenting multiple must-kill threats. All right, and they have turn 1 Ocelot Pride. Oh, okay, well, at least I drew a Plains, but this is like the second most winning card in the set, I think. And I mean, they're on the play with it. They're going to get to hit me, make a cat. Next turn, hit me, make another cat. Geez, a Mandibular Kite. All right, this is going to be trouble, given my current hand. Oh, Jolted Awake is actually pretty good. So I don't get to block this turn, but I could, and I'm probably not even playing Jolted Awake next turn, but it's going to be a good play on like turn 4, I think. Looks like they're going to kill my thing. Okay. Signature slam, sure. And this makes a copy of a token. And they're going to have the City's Blessing pretty soon here. All right, well, Galvanic Discharge will be nice. I think I need to draw into it because they have... There we go. I'm going to keep the Scurry. Scurry's still good. I just needed to find a red, it felt like, because it felt so unlikely that they would, if I played the Zealot, that they wouldn't have some way to deal with it. All right, well. And if they have the City's Blessing, what happens? For each token. Oh, so they don't. 4, 7. Oh, they have the City's Blessing, so they made 2, yeah. All right, land. Solstice Zealot. Make 2 energy. Pass the turn. And I'm kind of hoping they use the Mandibular Kite on the Ocelot Pride, because that's a pretty natural play, given the circumstances. And then it's 4 tokens and a kite against my squad. Oh, Nyxborn Unicorn. Okay, I guess I'll respond. Nugging it for 2. Okay, well, not as good as them moving the kite, but still, this seems pretty good. Solstice Zealot's going to be good at stopping down if they start moving. Oh, they're attacking with the tokens? That does not seem like a good play. They just sacked 2 tokens to deal 2 damage to me, which I just don't think is a good deal. Tempest Harvester, Royal Cartographer. I kind of want to get Royal Cartographer going. Let's play that. I'm just going to Jolt It Awake, the Tempest Harvester. Get my energy and pass the turn. Well, I actually kind of think I'm just doing great here. Obviously, there's things they could play that would make things go poorly for me, but what is their play right now? They can go to combat and they can hit me for 1 in the air. Sure, I'll take it. They can move the kite to something. Okay, they put a Glyph Elemental on the dork, and they have land. Sure. So that means beginning of combat. I think I will pay an energy to not take 2 damage. And they don't have attacks here, as far as I can tell. All right, let's Royal Cartographer. Use up all my energy, but I think I'll get some back. Yeah, because now I can go, is it Generatorium? I guess just play the Mountain is fine. And that gives me 2 energy, and then I play another Solstice Zealot, and that gives me another 3 energy. And, oh, I can even draw with Is It Generatorium because I used the Royal Cartographer. And now these Scurries are going to start scurrying in here. Look at this. We're going to get a lot of energy soon. We already have a lot. This Royal Cartographer, I could probably use it every turn the rest of the game. I'm not even going to need to use it next turn, I don't think. Because I'm going to start just wanting to have all that energy to pump into Scurry of Gremlins. Okay, that Galvanic Discharge was what we needed to draw. Oh, Glasswing Grace. Okay. That's still not really going to do it. Tap the Unicorn now. They can hit me for 2 in the air. Can I kill them this turn? I probably can't, but it's funny. I'm not going to loot, I don't think. Okay, so if I play Bountiful Landscape, I get 2 more energy. If I play Solar Transformer, I go to 10 energy. Then I play Scurry of Gremlins, make 2 things, so I get, that's 7 tokens. Then I get 8 energy, so I have 18 energy. I use it 4 times. Or 4 times. So all my creatures have +4/+0. They block the 2 Solstice Zealots, and they take 6, 11, 17, 27. Okay. Let's see if I did the math correctly. Scurry of Gremlins. I have 18, and they block the 2 Solstice Zealots. 6, 11, 17, yeah, all right. And they don't have lifelink or anything like that. Let's do it. I can even draw a card with the Generatorium at this point. Scurry of Gremlins, what a card. And there we go. Woo! That's what we're here for. I didn't even need the second Scurry of Gremlins or to set up the Decree of Justice. I just made like 20 energy and then just gave all my creatures +4/+0 and just smashed for 1,000,000 damage. All right. Battling here at 2-1. Let's see how this goes. I'm on the play. Oh yeah, this hand is fantastic. This hand actually gets to play. It's pretty hard to do this. And I guess I do need to draw blue, but turn 2 Riddlegate Gargoyle, turn 3 Invert Polarity is not an easy sequence to have. You have to have a dual land. Okay, and oh, I could play Tempest Harvester. No, let's play the Riddlegate Gargoyle. I think that's fine. I don't really need to loot right now. Okay, Malevolent Rumble. Here we go. They got the Molten Gatekeeper, but you could mill and unearth that. All right, I would like to find... Ooh. Let's go Tempest Harvester. I would like to be able to invert polarity here, which I will be able to do soon enough. Play that landscape. Crack this. Let's get blue. I can't really play the Conduit Goblin too soon here. I'm not going to pay 2 energy for 2 life here. They can play their Molten Gatekeeper, and then presumably on the next turn I can... what? Just getting... Oh, they get their token back. Okay, I was just thinking if they missed a land drop after declining on a mountain, I would just be really surprised. Okay, Solstice Zealot. Play the Bountiful Landscape. Hit with the Riddlegate. Do I want to play the Solstice Zealot or leave up Invert Polarity here? If they play Molten Gatekeeper, countering and stealing that is just not that impressive. But if they play a Writhing Chrysalis next turn, I would prefer to take it. All right, let's hit. Decline. And... It's just like, how much... Is the Invert Polarity going to get better over time? I kind of think it will be. I'm going to play Solstice Zealot here. Let's see if that's a bad idea. Well, let's see if it works out poorly. Without knowing more about what's in their deck, it seems okay. The problem is if they play like a Titan's Vanguard or something, it's so bad. But the thing is, Solstice Zealot does a pretty good job of locking down their stuff anyway. So I think I am going to go for this. And then I'll sack the landscape to get a mountain because I can't currently cast Conduit Goblin. Though I think I'm going to loot end of turn because I have so much energy now. And then this Conduit Goblin is, I don't think, long for this world. Okay. Pass the turn. See what they're up to. Basically, I just think I can maybe, yeah, I'm happy I made this play then. I thought there was a decent chance this is what they would play. Emrakul's Messenger, doesn't bother me too much either. And they should attack with the Precursor. Cowardly. Decree of Justice. All right, I'll discard Conduit Goblin because Decree of Justice is going to be a nice thing to cycle when I don't cast Invert here. If they go to attacks, maybe I will let them. Let's see what they've got. I didn't attack with Riddlegate Gargoyle because I'd rather just block Emrakul's Messenger here. They have a Molten Gatekeeper out. I'm not really the aggressive deck. Ral and the Implicit Maze. Let's go. Let's go. Did I win the flip? No. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll let you attack if you want. Oh, really? I will block. I think I just block and trade off all the stuff. I don't know. It seems fine to me. They have a Tranquil Landscape in play too, so like this Skittering Precursor is going to make more tokens soon. Okay, I don't really need to tap the Molten Gatekeeper, and I don't think I even want to loot here. Now I'm going to cycle this for 2. And hope to draw a land. I don't think I loot, funnily enough, even though it does delay me casting Null Drifter. I think with the Scurry of Gremlins coming, just cycling another Decree sounds really good. Oh my god, a second Ral in the Implicit Maze? All right. If I'd won the flip on the first one, I would certainly have won the game. Okay, Jolted Awake. That's interesting. I think I'm still gonna... Oh, actually, I have a lot of energy. Hold on. Let's evoke the Null Drifter, and then I'm gonna Jolt It Awake, just get it back. That sounds great. I don't draw the 2 cards, I do know that, but I still end up with a Null Drifter in play. I use a bunch of energy, and then I get to play a land, and then I can still do Scurry into Decree, which would be nice. I just think having a Null Drifter in play sounds really good. They're going to discard a land, and they hit land. All right, that's cool. They get to turn 1 land into 2, and then they play a Spawn Gang. Okay, that's a lot of damage with Molten Gatekeeper. Yeah. They can attack. They're not going to. Razorgrass Ambush is kind of interesting. I think I attack and make them sack a permanent. It's not like they have a lot of creatures in play, but I can't block very many of them, so it seems fine. Okay, 8 of Forest. And let's go Serum Visionary, because I want to Razorgrass Ambush the Spawn Gang commander, hopefully. Draw. Oh, Galvanic Blast. Nice. So I'm going to Galvanic Discharge the Spawn Gang, I think. Do I want Solstice Zealot or land? I think just land first, and then I'll keep the Solstice Zealot. And I think I will just cast the Galvanic Discharge on the Spawn Gang right now. They can pay 1, and they can sack a token, and they can throw the Spawn Gang at the Serum Visionary. And then I Razorgrass Ambush the Molten Gatekeeper, and I feel like I'm actually in pretty decent shape there. I think just waiting for them to untap doesn't really help. They can't kill the Null Drifter. That is not an option here. But they should almost assuredly sack a token to kill a Serum Visionary. It also stops me from gaining 1 energy, which is kind of nice for them. But I have Razorgrass Ambush now for the Gatekeeper. Okay. And pass the turn. And then this Null Drifter is kind of getting in there. I kept the land on top so I can just cycle a big Decree and then cast Scurry of Gremlins the turn after. I think that'll probably be enough to win. Invert Polarity, what a card, huh? Pass the turn. They get to make a Spellgorger weird. Molten Gatekeeper gets me for 1. Path of Annihilation. Okay. Yeah. And they hit me for 2 more. Alright, I go to 10. And then I get to kill the Molten Gatekeeper, which they still get to bring it back next turn, but I think that's pretty reasonable. Ooh, what else are they playing? They have Path mana, so they still have actually they have up to 8 mana here. They can tap for 4. Oh, Malevolent Rumble. Wow, they didn't hit anything. Nice. Okay. And I go to 9. But the Spellgorger doesn't have Trample, so I'm going to... And Worn Power Stone? All right. And their last card's a Cycler. All right, nug that. I'm at 9. Next turn, I get to make a bunch of Decree tokens. Attack with the Null Drifter. They're probably going to sack a land or something here. Since the Spawn's even tap for mana, so no real point in doing that. And then next turn, I chump the Spellgorger and play Scurry after playing Solstice Zealot. I'm going to have, let's see, assuming I chump Spellgorger, because I'm going to make 4 tokens. I'm going to have 3 left, so I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things in play. Okay, yeah, here comes the Molten Gatekeeper. What'd they draw? Hopefully it wasn't anything too savage. Colossal Dread Mask. Okay. They drew a 6/6 haste. All right. Yeah, I guess I die. Oh, they put it on the wrong creature. Okay, I guess I don't die. I think I win. Wow. They really messed that one up because they didn't give trample to their 6/6. So now block, and I just go to 1 here. Right, they're tapped out. All right. Ooh, that That was intense. All right, that thing goes away. Draw. Solstice Zealot. I mean, they're just like super dead here. Scurry of Gremlins. Whew. We stole that one. That feels good. they actually drew the perfect card, but they played around, I guess, removal on that. But a removal spell would have got me out of it anyway. So, whew, we take those. We certainly do. All right. Time for our next round. That was a close one. And it's time to battle here. Opponent goes first. Oh man, these Legion leaderships as just red-white tap lands have been excellent. So I don't actually play the leadership on turn 1. I think I need to play Contaminated Landscape so I can get blue mana. But this is a pretty nice looking hand here. Decree of Justice has been awkward at some points. Oh man, Guide of Souls. I don't think that changes my opening sequence here. It's just too inefficient to do anything else. But Guide of Souls is a great card to draw. I mean, I think this is just one of the better energy decks I've had. All right, turn 2 Faithful Watchdog. Oh, Mountain is actually really nice. So let's go Royal Cartographer, I think. First, is that right? And then next turn I can go Gargoyle Discharge. Though maybe I should have played Gargoyle, then I played Guide. Well, no, because the thing is I don't want to play Guide of Souls Gargoyle the next turn. Or Guide of Souls Discharge. Yeah, this looks like the right curve. I think just playing 2-drop into 2-drop plus Galvanic Discharge is fine. I don't really need to do otherwise. All right. I'll take it. I would like to Galvanic Discharge the Faithful Watchdog pretty soon here. Hunger Tide Rises. Okay. Make a token, make a token, make a token, huh? I could Witch Enchanter it, but then I would not be playing the Gargoyle this turn. Or, sorry, I'd be playing Gargoyle and not Galvanic Discharge this turn. I feel like I have another turn to do that. I don't really care too much about them making 1/1s. Let's play Gargoyle. Play the land. Galvanic Discharge the Watchdog. Pay 3. I'm also pretty close to just drawing 3 off Royal Cartographer. In fact, I think next turn I could. No, I guess I'm 1 short. I can play a land and get an energy, but the Guide of Souls doesn't actually generate energy itself. Oh, my Royal Cartographer. All right, well, I think I'm going to do all right regardless, but that was a little annoying. Okay, now I just pretty easy Guide of Souls, Tempest Harvester, and because my Royal Cartographer is done, I don't really need to save energy as much, so I think I'm going to pay, and I think I'll pay to give it lifelink too. Maybe I didn't need to pay to give it lifelink, but assuming all goes according to plan, I'll be able to Guide of Souls again next turn. Nesting Ground. Oh, they could move a counter off the Hunger Tide Rises to keep it around for another turn. I don't even know if they want to, because all they do is get a 1/1. Maybe they want to tutor for something. Now they have to kind of kill my Guide of Souls before I get another trigger. I can cycle Decree if I want, but I'll probably wait on that. Casting Nyxborn Unicorn, doing nothing else. Oh, Scurry of Gremlins. They have their bunch of 1/1s, so let's just go Witch Enchanter here. I want to kill their Hunger Tide Rises so they don't get to get a thing off of it. And I don't know why they left mana untapped instead of using the Nyxborn Unicorn. Oh, I guess we're going to see why. All right, Dog Umbra. Well, I'll attack with the Tempest Harvester. Just look at how much of a beating this is. Now I just have a 4/3 flyer. Guide of Souls has made 2 gigantic flyers, and it's also made 2 energy and 2 life while it's at it. And then I have Scurry here. Okay, you got me. They get to mentor here, make use of their tokens. And what else do you have? Hopefully it's not a way to kill Guide of Souls. But I guess a fight card they might have cast first anyway, so probably not. They could also use Nesting Ground to put a counter onto the Nyxborn Unicorn. Make it a little larger. I could have also Witch Enchanted the Nyxborn Unicorn, but I feel like letting them get a Guide of Souls or something with the Hunger Tide just is kind of asking for trouble. Oh, geez, okay. The Hunger Tide just keeps rising. I know what that's like, you know, sometimes you just need a snack. Let's see what Nesting Grounds does here. I would assume it's moved the token from the insect to either the Nyxborn Unicorn or another insect. I think moving a counter off of the Hunger Tide Rises doesn't make too much sense to me. It's already going to be making tokens for 1,000,000 years. But I guess we'll see. It looks like they're thinking about doing that. Next turn, I'll probably just play Scurry of Gremlins. Like I mean, if you cycle Decree first, it does go pretty well. All right, they're resetting their thing. Contaminated Landscape. They're at 11. If I play Scurry, I get 6 energy. Yeah, and I can give haste, but they just block most of the tokens. Yeah, let's just send for 4 in the air. And pass the turn. End of turn, I'm going to decree and make 2 1/1s, and then I get to Scurry and have a bunch of extra energy here. Oh, I guess, yeah, I would get 6. I would actually get 8 energy off the Scurry, sorry, because the Guide of Souls as well. Yeah, they're getting me. This one gets me. All right. Boom. I take 6, I go to 10. Let's see what they got. So if I'd gotten 8 energy last turn, I guess I could have pumped and then made something else fly. And yeah, I don't think that would have done it. Oh, Metastatic Evangel? They have a creature? An Evolution Witness. Look at that. And then they get to proliferate onto the 2 tokens and the Hunger Tide to make another insect. All right, they're going pretty hard with Hunger Tide. I gotta hand it to them. All right. I mean, I think we'll be fine here, but draw. Oh man, is it Generatorium? Let's play that first. Scurry. And I have 11 energy, 13 energy? No, 15 energy, because the Generatorium just goes wild. All right. I'm going to haste everything. I'll draw with the Generatorium. And they are super dead. I could just pump the Tempest Harvester a bunch, give something else flying, and the Scurry just keeps scurrying its way into the end of the game here. I mean, it's the last spell cast in a lot of games, and nice 4-1 though. Certainly should have lost the previous or the game before, so got to keep that in mind. I mean, we stole that one. Not that it really matters for any reason except that, like, when I'm like, oh, 4-1, it wasn't like an easy 4-1. It's more like a 3-2 plus I just managed to switch a loss to a win by, I guess, my opponent not wanting to get hit by a removal spell and their Spellgorger weird. Just, I think that they played around a removal spell instead of a flash blocker, except a removal spell would have saved me still, so I don't think it really helped to do that. Okay. Battling Elspeth once more, or a different version of it. I'm on the play. I mean, yeah, this hand looks fantastic. I think, given a 4 and a 5 drop, I'll just play Witch Enchanter on turn 1. It would take a lot of land draws in a row to make me regret doing that. I mean, it is possible. No, actually, you know what? I think I've been playing the spell lands a little bit too aggressively. They do come into play untapped if you need to. Let me try doing this. They played an artifact. All right. And then I play Conduit Goblin. Yeah, this is working out better. Because look, if I draw a spell here, I can play Witch Enchanter as, like, if I draw the Peacekeeper to 2/3, I could play Witch Enchanter untapped and pay some life. If I draw a land, I'll be pretty happy I didn't play it that way. Okay, well, Royal Cartographer wasn't helping either way. Pass the turn. I think I'm going to cycle Jolted Awake. I would like to hit a land this turn. And next turn, really. All right. take it. Evolution Witness, sure. Cycle this. Like seeing that one. No, I don't mind seeing that. All right, let's go Bountiful Landscape. I mean, I could Witch Enchanter, but that just sets up the Evolution Witness. Actually, I think I'm going to just play Guide of Souls. And pass. And then sack the landscape. And this lets me turn landscape into an island. I mean, they get to attack with both if they want, or all three, rather. All right. I guess I'll take it. Maybe they sack their landscape and then witness. No, they got bigger fish to fry here. I think I'm a little far behind. Maybe I was supposed to play Witch Enchanter last turn, but yeah, I don't know. The thing is, if I have the guide in play and I play Scurry, it's going to work out really nicely. Post-combat. Huh. That's kind of weird. So they had I guess their combat trick was Evolution Witness. That just seemed like not a very good sequence for them. All right, land. Well, yeah, I'm not going to play Royal Cartographer here. I think I just slammed Voltstorm Angel. And then, yeah, I'll give it Flying and Vigilance, I think. Vigilance and Lifelink. And I have 3. I think I'm just going to move all in and just make the Voltstorm into a 7/6 Lifelinker and hope they don't have Dog Umbra. Because this also puts me up to 17. And if they don't have a way to deal with the Voltstorm Angel, I'm in incredible shape. What in tarnation? Is that what they're going to say right before they kill my thing? I hope not. And then next turn, I can kind of do it again with Scurry. Oh. I'm at 17. If I take it, I'm not blocking with the Angel. Don't want to block with Conduit Goblin. If I take it, I take 6, 11, 13 if they pump. They can't give +4 probably. What spell could they have here? I mean, there's +2/+2. Yeah, I'm just going to take it, I think. The fact that my thing gets Lifelink and Vigilance goes a pretty long way. They have Signature Slam. If they have Signature Slam, I wasn't really getting around it either way. That's what it's looking like. Oh, Legion Leadership. Oh, they had a +4. Fair enough. All right, I guess Legion Leadership was the card I wasn't thinking of. So I guess putting Conduit Goblin on something would have worked out. But felt like we were pretty behind. Didn't, and I thought at 17 I wasn't that likely to die, but that is what happened. All right, I'll get the last 3. I think we can do it. Okay. Battling against number 79 Mythic with a UUID generated username. I'm on the play. Oh, this hand looks like a really good red-white energy hand. Turn 1 Legion Leadership. I guess this is the card I should have thought of. So if I put the Conduit Goblin on their Witness, they would have had to pump it. And then I don't die. And then next turn I Scurry and I attack for a bunch maybe? I don't know. All right. Conduit Goblin. I mean, we're just going to go Conduit Goblin into Solstice Zealot into Scurry of Gremlins, and I think that's going to be pretty good. We'll see what my opponent can muster up as a defense here. If they don't have a 2-drop, I feel like I'm going to win by a lot. Void Pouncer's pretty good. Solstice Zealot. And I'm not going to attack here. I feel like with Scurry and Decree, I'm pretty happy if they hit me and then I go Scurry, attack them back with everything. And then at some point cycling Decree would be nice, though. I don't think I sequence it such that I try to cycle Decree before playing Scurry. We'll see what I draw next turn. If I draw a good play next turn, I'll just do that. I mean, it's pretty hard for them to attack here. No, Eldrazi Repurposer makes it a lot easier. I think they probably want it to attack there, honestly. I guess I'm not attacking anyways, so let's just chill. I want to try to cycle this Decree for a couple before playing Scurry of Gremlins. Maybe I just sack the Bountiful Landscape and cycle Jolted Awake this turn. I'm not going to attack next turn, so I'll let them attack. Oh, no attacks. Okay. Well, I don't mind that too much. Let's go Island. Cycle Jolted Awake. Ooh, Solar Transformer. Okay, so if I draw like a cheap play this turn, I'm just gonna wait a little longer. We can wait a little longer. It'll be fine. I would be pretty happy, but this will still work out. Decline. And here I'm probably going to tap their Eldrazi Repurposer. Well, I have 7 energy. Yeah, it's probably worth paying an energy to not take some damage. Wow, they had no plays on 4/5 mana. 4 mana without sacking the spawn. Because now I'm going to get to... It scales up so nicely. The more you cycle Decree for, the more energy you get, the more times you pump, etc., etc. All right. You know what? I'm just not gonna cycle. They've been so passive here. Yeah, it's really odd, honestly. All right, land. Go. I am probably gonna tap now because on my next turn I'm planning on attacking. Didn't even use the Sheltering Landscape. Okay. Next turn, so yeah, sure, I'll tap the Repurposer. And do their attack with Void Pouncer. Nice, I like it. Great time to attack from my perspective. Let's see if they play like a big idiot. Are they worried about a counterspell or something? That would be kind of odd too. It looks like they're gonna maybe fight something. End of turn, I make 4 tokens. Oh, Stomp. I have a lot of untapped mana, but I guess there we go. And do they have another play? All right, no. So I'm going to cycle this and make 4 tokens. Also, we flooded out pretty wildly this game. Oh, I get to play double Scurry. Oh, this game is so over. I haven't counted it up, but this is, I would say, assume approximately 1,000 damage. Scurry of Gremlins, because even by itself, this is, I get 7 energy. I go up to 13 energy. I can do it 3 times. I guess they can kill... They can signature slam that. Okay. That's not going to help them too much. This puts me to 12 energy. So by itself, this could have pumped 3 times. They block 1 and they take like 20. The second Scurry is just going to mean they're going to take like 40 or something. I mean, that's maybe an exaggeration, but not by much. I'll go up to 20 energy, pump 5 times, and I have 8 creatures. No, they block 1, and then there's 7. They take 35. Or no, pump 5 times, they take 42. Yeah, no, it was actually about that much. All right. That was pretty good. 5 and 2. Let's keep cruising. All right, let's go. I don't actually know who this character is. Kellen probably, because they make 7 of those in every set. Here, I'm gonna keep this hand. I don't think it makes any sense to mulligan it, but this hand is kind of slow. I could certainly see myself getting run over beforehand. Okay. Oh, Null Drifter is a nice card. Let's get a mountain here. And then turn 2. Okay, playing against Black-White, I don't mind. I think I'm going to just play the Solar Transformer. Because then next turn I can go Royal Cartographer, play a land, Generatorium. Or... honestly, maybe I just play Witch Enchanter and just kill the Solar Transformer. That's probably better. Hopefully I draw a land so I don't have to play this Razorgrash Ambush, but I guess I do. Pay 3 life. Witch Enchanter. Nug your Solar Transformer. And you can discard a double green card, so maybe I'm making their life a little harder. The Scurrilous Sentry is going to be good this game. I need to draw Galvanic Discharge. That one I don't mind so much. Like, they do get lifelink, but that's not really the game we're playing here. Okay. They discard an Angel. Ooh, I hope they don't bring that back. All right. Land would actually be great here, because if I could draw a land, I could go Royal Cartographer, Oh man. So let's go. Is it Generatorium? Royal Cartographer using a solar transformer. It's okay. We can use the solar transformer. Get 4 energy off contaminated landscape. Let's get another blue. All right. And no attacks. So next turn I get to tap. They have to kill the Cartographer, or I get to just draw 4 cards off it plus Generatorium. And if they do, I can still Jolt It Awake. Okay. I'm hoping they don't have Victimize here to bring back the Angel, but discard a dog, huh? Okay, so they got some colors going on. Fetid Gargantua. All right. Solstice Zealot is definitely a card. I need to draw a discharge as part of this, though. The Scurry of Gremlins actually pretty good. Oh, there we go. So now I have 6 mana. I could play Scurry, but I can just chump the Fetid Gargantua here, I think. Is there any way to do, like, what can I do here that's awesome? Like, I could Galvanic Discharge to kill either of those creatures. The question is, which one is better to kill? The Scurrilous Sentry has Menace, so I probably want to kill that one. Is there any way? So if I play a land, I get 2 energy, and if I play Scurry, I get 5 energy, and if I play this, I go to 11 energy, and then I could pump Scurry to take down their stuff. That seems pretty decent to try to do. I would like to get Solstice Zealous out, though. Maybe I just go Tempest Harvester, Plains, Solstice Zealot, and if I Galvanic Discharge, yeah, let's just kill the Scurrilous Sentry here. Pay 6, because it has Menace. Basically, I don't mind them spending their turn to adapt the Fetid Gargantua, draw 2 cards. I'll chump with the Witch Enchanter. I just don't want them having a Menace creature out, basically, is the main thing. And their thing now is lifelink. That's fine. Because then next turn I can Solstice Zealot it. And I also didn't really want to just burn a Scurry of Gremlins. Especially since I'll just be able to Royal Cartographer again and just draw 4 cards. Like, I just win, from here on out. Yeah, Obstinate Gargoyle. They're just being like normal Magic plays. Oh man, Voltstorm Angel. I guess I can't cast that and Scurry. Let's just start by drawing 3 cards here. Yeah, I have plenty of cards left. Oh, Decree of Justice. That's also a pretty nice one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 mana. I could play Null Drifter. Is that excessive? Yeah, probably a little bit. I could just cycle a Decree. Or I could play the Voltstorm Angel and Jolt It Awake the Witch Enchanter. But I guess jolting the Witch Enchanter back to kill Obstinate thing is not very good. Oh, I could jolt it back the Angel. Okay, let's go Contaminated Landscape. Generate 2 energy. Oh, I guess I can draw off the Generatorium as well. Tempest Harvester. Discard Voltstorm Angel. And Metastatic Evangel first. Yeah, Metastatic Evangel. I have 1 energy. If I cast Jolt It Awake, so I need to cast Scurry first. Scurry of Gremlins. And then Jolt It Awake. I just got 8 energy from casting that. The Angel. Go to 5 energy, go back up to 8 energy. Oh, 9 actually, because of the Proliferate. And I can actually pump with Scurry. That actually seems pretty reasonable. Go to combat, pay that, and I could give my other creatures +1/+1. They're at 33. I'm not quite killing them. Let's just give it Vigilance and Lifelink. Let's just attack in the air here. And then pass the turn, and I can still Solstice Zealot. And then next turn, I can Decree of Justice, and then Scurry. Oh, my Voltstorm Angel. We hardly knew ye. All right. Let's tap the Fetid Gargantua. I mean, this game is not going to be remotely close. I've got, like, they had opportunities to get me, but it's a bit late here. I mean, next turn, Guide of Souls would obviously make things just go completely crazy. Second Scurry. Oh, this deck's really fun to play. So if I want to pay 4 for Scurry, it means I can only decree for 1. That seems worse than playing a Zealot. And then leaving Contaminated Landscape up. Yeah. Scurry. Sack the Contaminated Landscape to go get a Plains or an island, I guess. Whatever. Get 2 more energy. Pump with Scurry. Pump with Scurry. I could draw off Generatorium, but I don't really need to. Pump with Scurry. I mean, this has to be so much more than lethal, I would imagine. Yeah. I mean, this is like... they're going to go to like -30 or something. Oh man, this deck is really something. -23. And one more game here. Let's see if we can close things out. But I've liked how this deck's played out. Oh, did we even rank up to Mythic? Nice. What are we at? Mythic. Oh, we have to go see our Mythic rank. I can go look at my profile, but I actually think it's even more exciting to just jump in and see where we end up. All right. We're really getting there. It's a high energy deck. And when this deck starts going, when it starts just making its energy, it really just goes completely nuts. Royal Cartographer was what really made that draw pop. The Solar Transformer and the Is It Generatorium were also good. Basically, I got those 3 cards in play, and from then I could just make multiple great plays a turn. A lot of busted stuff. Jolted Awake leads with the Looter leads to some crazy stuff. Cycling Decree into Scurry. Double Scurry is just wild. But let's see if we can take down this last game. That would be really nice. All right, and we're Mythic number 730. Let's see if we can improve on that. On the draw here, this is actually one of the weaker hands I've had, but I think I still keep it because I have turn 3 Zealot or Serum Visionary, and if I draw a red, I could even have Invert or Generatorium. Oh, I think I'd rather go get a red because then I can play turn 2 Generatorium, turn 3 Invert Polarity. I mean, if they go 1-drop, 2-drop on the play here, I'm probably going to lose. Okay, they didn't have the 2-drop. Is It Generatorium is decent, and it leads to some really busted stuff, but it's definitely not the card you want to like play on turn 2 and count as a 2-drop, because it's not that. All right, if they're not making a play this turn, I mean, they have to, right? A Molten Gatekeeper, yeah. I'm just going to pass with Polarity up. I just feel like Serum Visionary doesn't make much of an impact here. It can't block either of their creatures. So I'd rather play Invert Polarity and try to like win the game. If they play something good and I win the flip, then that just completely turns things around. It doesn't seem that likely they're just going to make no play here. So we got a big coin flip coming up, I think, followed by Serum Visionary and a white land into maybe Voltstorm, maybe Solstice Zealot. I'm not sure. I mean, are they not going to make a play? They could be worried about Hope-Ender Quaddle as well. We'll see. Glimpse the Impossible. Oh yeah, we're Invert Polaritying that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right. Well, I'm going to lose because we didn't win the flip, I guess. That's the card I signed up for. Yeah, winning the flip there would have made this game, I think, fairly easy. But so it goes. Sack this. It's better to sack this first. I'm not going to draw a card I can play this turn. And I don't want to mess up my scries here. Okay, so I don't mind a basic Plains. Scurry is nice, and then I don't want Island Mountain. All right. That was a pretty ideal sequence, at least, because I certainly didn't want those 2 lands, and I definitely wanted Scurry. So now, what I might do, since the Generatorium is kind of nice, what I'll do is go Scurry. I'll get 4 energy, and then maybe I attack them for 7 by using the Scurry. Maybe not. All right, I guess I'm dead. They played around oh, really? Okay. I thought they would spending 4 energy to deal a bunch of damage there seems like it would be worth it, but I'm happy they didn't. Because I think I'm still in a lot of trouble, but now Voltstorm Angel with Scurry can actually potentially get me there. Okay, go get another plains here. Another plains, the last plains. Past the turn. So if they had pumped Scurry, I would have blocked the token and I would have taken 2, 3, 4 extra damage, and they trade a token for Serum Visionary. That seems reasonable, but I guess they're not really an energy deck, so they wanted to save that to haste whatever they played the next turn. So right now I have 4 energy. If I play Voltstorm, I go up to 8 energy because of the Generatorium, and then I spend 4. I give it Vigilance and Lifelink and haste. I attack for 5 lifelink in the air, and I get to tap the Izzet Generatorium at that point. And then next turn I can play another Scurry of Gremlins. But that's all contingent on what happens here. Yes, this game would have been easy if I had cast Glimpse. Let's just put it that way. I would have exiled 3 cards, gotten to cast them or not, and then made a bunch of tokens. Hexgold Slith, okay. That's not too scary of one. It gives some energy. I guess they're going to now use the Scurry. No? I mean, do they even attack with Molten Gatekeeper? Oh, they're attacking with everything without using Scurry. All right. I'm just going to block. I assume they're going to pump. Weird to not do this before. All right. I got a 4 here. Take my turn. Solstice Zealot's not really that great. Let's go Voltstorm. Scurry. Beginning of combat. Let's go Lifelink and Vigilance. And attack for 5, I go to 9. Oh, if they have a play, I mean, yeah, if they have a play here to deal with the Angel Eye, I'm dead. But, yeah, what can you do? Do they have the Galvanic Discharge? Ooh, that'd be a beating. I would just straight up die at that point. Yeah. All right, I got the hit in. Then that's Generatorium here. Though I guess maybe I should have cracked the Landscape first. You know, I thought about playing Landscape, leaving a red up and doing that. I should have just done that. I didn't really need to get another red here. The red will be good next turn if I survive, but... Oh, Felia? They could have just played Felia and hasted it last turn. I was just beyond dead. Well, I'm still dead. All right, we're not going to get our 3rd win, unfortunately, with this. But we tried. They get to flicker my token. Oh, they're flickering they give it first strike and then flickered. I guess I'll block the Slith, sure. Then flickered the Scurry, yeah. I mean, I go to 1 here. Yeah, I mean, is there a way for me to kill them here? I don't think so. To be fair, if I had just tapped and left up mana for discharge, that would have been a different animal, though. Oh, they're 15. So I can play Scurry and then jolt it. Oh, I can't jolt it the Angel. It got exiled. I can play Scurry, discharge one of their things. Hold on. Is there any way to do this? They're at 15. I'll have 2 things get through. I can jolt Felia. Let's see. Jolted Awake. Serum Visionary. I guess I will pay. Draw. Witch Enchanter. No, I don't want those. Witch Enchanter. No, that doesn't even come close to doing it. Scurry of Gremlins. Galvanic Discharge, one of those. And then I can pump twice. I can draw a Generatorium. All right. Oh, Guide of Souls was actually so close. Damn. All right. Well, didn't get there. Had I been able to discharge the Felia, maybe I still probably don't win that game. It would have been closer. But you know what? 6-3 is 6-3. I suppose I'll take it. This was a pretty ideal energy deck. I think if anything, it was missing, like, if it had one more Galvanic Discharge, which I know is asking a lot, that's like one of the best commons, over one of the 3 drops, this deck would be perfect. But as is, it was still very good. It just had a lot of really good combos. It had a ton of ways to generate energy. It had Guide of Souls, double Scurry. Those cards are just complete bombs. Also, if I had won that flip, I would have easily won. Invert Polarity, what a card. I still have yet to really win a flip on that card. I think I'm like 2 for 7 or something. But you know what? One day I believe I'll win a coin flip. At least that's what I tell myself. As always, I appreciate you hanging out. Even if I didn't get to 7 wins, you did see me get to Mythic, which was pretty nice. And you know what? That'll do for today. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.